FGWR 967.4765321 FM.
It's happening, folks. We are here for another episode of the Marshall Kilkelly Incident. Featuring a lot of cool people this week. We have Lotta St. Joan and the Nation Mourns. What will we learn? Many things. We'll also hear some songs from the likes of Olivia Boyd, the Nation Mourns, a little man called... actually, that's not a man. That's Rosa 2, and Balad Cowan. And I'll stop talking right now. This is failing miserably. Welcome to another episode!
Let's play a song.
So we're going to play a song now. We're going to open up the show with Olivia Boyd, and this is So Beautiful.
I use my body, it's a tool for you. My rattling bones, my brain, you. I move in panic, intent to perceive, to push your button. That's easy for me. It's my bad. say I am
Cool time. Welcome to Cool Time, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us for another episode. This is actually episode 4 of Cool Time.
This is number 4.
This is number 4. I think we're getting better with every episode. Don't you agree,
Let's
Joe?
hope so, yeah.
No? You don't agree?
We've just done number 3.
Yeah. We're wearing the same clothes. It's 4 days later. And we've stayed up for 4 days straight. And now we are joined with the wonderful Lotta St. Joan.
Hello.
Bravo, yep.
We don't have an audience, unfortunately. The first episode we did have an audience. We had Dan. My friend Dan was over there.
Well, there is an audience. Vika's here.
Victoria is actually not an audience because she's working the camera.
True.
So we don't
There's
have
an audience behind that telephone.
The telephone can't even be seen because our beloved Alan is in the proximity of it. We also have the wonderful The Nation Mourns, otherwise known as Neil O'Shea.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How you doing? You all right?
Good, yeah. Getting there,
Yeah.
Marvelous.
Great, yeah.
That good, huh?
So what did we just hear? Olivia Void.
Olivia Void. I actually went to go see her
I wanted to
play
go to that
live, and I
concert.
saw you there, Lotta.
Yes.
What did you think of it?
I'm a big fan.
Yeah?
I loved it. It was great. It was I think very different from like the normal folky stuff,
Yeah.
which was interesting. Plus, it was great to see like so many people of the whole scene being there.
Yeah.
It was like
Nice.
a nice feeling of support, and she had a great band.
Cool.
She had an
Yeah, I
incredible
saw her
band.
at the Noisy Rooms while I was there
Really?
practicing, and she was practicing, I guess. Because I've only ever seen her with like play by herself, and she had the full band, right? I
There
think
was
she was with a band.
She was with
Yeah.
a very, very incredible band. There was also a sax player.
Yeah, it had some
Right,
Bruce
nice.
Springsteen moments there.
Really? Yeah.
It was really cool. Like
Clarence.
it was
Blow
much
you
more
out of the old water. That'll change your tune. That'll change your tune. No, that was absolutely incredible. Also,
Where was it, by the way, this gig?
that's a good question. It felt like we were in a warehouse that was owned by a
Because
nun
I looked at
who was
it's like
suspicious.
Reichswalderstraße, or it was
It
Landsberg
was,
Alley?
yeah. Landsberg Alley,
Yeah.
more or less, yeah.
Took me a while to find it. Once I found it, I felt at home, folks. I felt
Okay.
at home.
What's the name of this place?
Culture Halle, right?
Kulturhalle, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Well, the sax man, I'd have sex with that man any day of the week. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Right?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sexy sax man.
Okay.
So, welcome. This is our podcast. Me and Joe put a lot of time and effort into it. We have very specific
Extensive
questions. We like to talk about world events. I hope you're okay with that. We mainly talk about Carl Jung and psychology. That's what we
It's
talk
true.
about a lot.
Yeah.
Joe likes to get very esoteric with his information. So if you're comfortable with that, we're comfortable.
Yeah, I got the reading list before I came.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm
Done
so
it.
glad you did.
Hey.
Hey, Neil, when did we first meet? Do you have any
Oh,
idea?
jeez.
Because-
2017, I think.
I remember early days Berlin listening to your song Laura and being blown away by not only your prowess on the fucking guitar, but just overall great fucking songwriting. So you've been recording a bit now at the minute, or what's
Yeah.
going on?
The album's done.
Is it actually
it's
done?
Yeah, it's done.
Fucking
Yeah, yeah.
finished.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
So I
man.
just gotta get it out.
Do you have an
In the
official
can.
release date?
No, I'm waiting to see if I can get some vinyl made up, but you know.
Okay. What's the name of the album?
It's gonna be called Remember Leaving.
Okay.
I like
nice.
that. That's
Yeah.
a good
The
title.
Nation Mourns, Remember Leaving.
Yeah. It's happy stuff.
Actually, we're going to be playing a song of yours in a few minutes, Ogre, which is a fucking great tune.
I love it.
But also really interesting video. You told me before that because I was like, that's like a short movie or something. You're like, no, it actually was a short movie that didn't get made, and that you ended up. What the fuck?
That was my powers.
you canceled their movie and took it. So what's the story of what happened there?
Yeah, there's a friend of mine. He's a filmmaker, and he was making a short film. I'd given him some music for a film before, and then he just messaged me one day. He was making a film, and I think the shoot just went to shit. And
What does that mean?
I don't know. Yeah, it just didn't end up happening. So he just messaged me one day. He's like, "Oh, I made you a video for Ogre," And then I was like, if you want to put it out. And that was like
Really?
2 years before. He
Wow.
re-edited the thing to fit the song.
I don't know if you
Without you knowing, kind of.
Yeah, he just kind of made it. And
Damn.
he was looking for kind of work to do, or just
Yeah,
something to do, I
that's-
guess.
But I don't know if you've seen it. It's a really harrowing video where this person seems to be about to take their own life, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he has a bunch of pills or whatever, and then it just goes into basically a dreamscape and a beautiful landscape as well. Is it
Yeah.
in Ireland?
It's in Cork, yeah.
It's in Cork, West Cork.
Yeah, no, in Cork City, yeah.
Oh,
Just
you're
from
outside the
Cork?
city. Yeah, I'm from Cork.
Right, right.
Yeah, you been there, Joe?
I have been there.
Have you?
I've
Oh,
been
cool.
to Cork.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Give us a little story of
Yeah.
the Cork days.
I've been in Cork City very briefly, but more to the west of Cork.
Oh, yeah,
A
West
friend of
Cork is
mine
beautiful.
was out there. He got married out there.
Oh, nice.
fuck
That's
Yeah,
a great spot.
It's real nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Maybe we should go straight into the video because I when I first saw this video, I was like, that is incredible filmmaking and it fits the song perfectly. But didn't your mother say something like, what's going on with the pills in the song?
She
here?"
does not enjoy the video.
He doesn't enjoy the video.
Oh, come on, let's show the video and then we'll talk
Show
about the
the
video.
video.
All right, without further
There it
ado,
is.
the Nation Mourns Ogre, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
I am the ogre, couldn't possibly soldier on. Stroll through these streets unarmed. But how can it be when I am so fit to flee? Oh, I sit here, oh, I wonder. Da 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 da, la da da da. And I know it's so hard to keep that smile upon your face. Those who recognize you know it too. Do not say a word for fear of retaliation. Oh, how what might come to life if you spoke your mind. La da da da, la da da da. We stumble blind, unclean, into rooms of constant surveillance, where eyes will meet, oh, and no words exchange, so the world can stay in motion. La da da da, la da da da. Stormy seas of ecstasy. There are some places I'll never see. I spend my time here in lament of thoughts I only seem to rent. And I save so I may pay. Road rolled into a cozy grave where I leave my thoughts behind and rest.
This week in Berlin history, well, the sun, it finally came out. Kindle Steuben put on a Nirvana night where everybody played Nirvana songs. And Olivia Void released her EP. Suffice to say, historic week in Berlin.
Cool time.
Oh, dear God, what are we doing with our lives? What are we doing with our lives? Are you all right there, Neil? You happy with your life?
Oh, yeah, it's going great.
You, Lotta, how's it going?
Just perfect.
Victoria, behind the camera, things going good? She says that. Joe, how's life
Going
going?
good, man. Yeah. Going good.
You looking forward to going on tour? I'm looking forward to going on tour.
It's gonna be nice.
Me and Joe are going on tour in
Sweet.
like 2 weeks.
Where's the first date?
Ettenheim,
Oh, yeah.
the bright lights of Ettenheim.
Ooh.
I know.
Me and Joe are going to be going down there and playing the funk, just funk,
Nice.
right? We're going to learn funk and
Pure
just play
funk, yeah.
funk. We're
The
just
place
gonna,
is called Gallagher's Nest.
it's the nest of Gallagher, man. It's going to be
What
incredible.
is this, an Irish joint?
I don't know,
guess?
man, but we got a gig there, so it's the
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
venue in Ettenheim you could ever believe, right?
That's right, Ettenheim, we're coming.
Where's Ettenheim?
That's a good question. We think it's down south.
Yeah, it's not far from Freiburg.
Okay.
We
So
tried
it's
to get a
pretty
gig in
far.
Freiburg. Didn't work out. But we're trying, folks. Olivia Voigt's song right there, So Beautiful, was so beautiful. It was fantastic, wasn't it?
It was.
We just listened to Neil's song.
That was me.
What?
We just listened to Neil's lovely song.
But do you remember
The Ogre.
Olivia Voigt's song?
I do.
Wasn't
This
that
is
good?
this is a
That's
throwback.
I remember that.
It's a callback to the other song.
Neil's was good, right? But
Yeah.
like, we listened
Neil's
to
song
Olivia.
was
Let's go
great.
through one after another. First of all, Olivia Voigt, So Beautiful. So one song ago, we listened.
Oh.
Now, we were chatting during Neil's beautiful song, but we were actually chatting about
The recording of it, right?
the film that the short movie that actually materialized or didn't materialize, and then
Yeah, I gave
They
birth
made
to
it. Yeah.
birth to that video.
also that fucking dread that's coming out underneath the music is so fucking fitting.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, a little bit of cam production on that. It's beautiful.
Cam there produced that.
yeah, and the whole album.
The whole album.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
And the album's coming out soon, isn't it?
yeah. Hopefully, hopefully by the end of the year we
Right,
should
okay.
have it. But yeah, I got the single coming out next month, 10th of June.
Laura's
Put it
coming
in the
out.
10th of
calendars.
June?
10th of June. Yeah,
And the name of that song?
Laura.
Laura?
I fucking adore Laura. When me and Neil used to be at this old open mic in Mitte, a place called Cafe Burger, he would come up and save the show a lot because we were let's just say it, there was a few risky performers that would come up, and you didn't know if it was going to be hit or miss. There was a guy that refused to use a tuner,
Oh, yes.
and it was always out of tune. And he was a gentleman. But he was in his 70s, and we could tell he was a great musician. But he had this thing against tuners.
Yeah,
He was like,
yeah.
"No, I can do it by ear." So
Okay.
he would always
It
be
wasn't
out
he
of
was refusing
tune.
to tune the guitar. He was just
Exactly.
like
And then,
refusing-
but I'd see Neil walk through the door, and I'm like, "Oh my God, the nation mourns is here!" And without a shadow of a doubt, my favorite tune he would ever play was Laura. He would come and would just save the whole
thank you, man.
show. And that's going to be your next single.
Next single. Yeah. You got me my first gig after the first Cafe Burger I went to.
Did I?
Yeah, we did a gig. It was like you, me, and Joey Ryan in Nikon
Oh yeah.
somewhere.
Where did we
Fuck, I
play?
can't remember.
Me, you, and Joey Ryan. That definitely did happen.
Yeah.
Was it in a place called Wildebrucker?
Oh, no, it was near that really cheap bar.
In Neukölln? A cheap bar? Unheard of.
People still play there. Oh, I forget what it's called.
Eh,
But yeah, it was good.
yeah, the good old days.
Started my Berlin times like 5 years ago.
Yeah, but remember you went away for a while,
yeah.
and then you came back. What happened there? Were you like, fuck Berlin, or what was it?
No, we just came for a summer and then decided to go back home. Went back home. We're like, nah, let's go back.
Yeah?
So yeah, I just went back, saved money again. And here we are.
Save money in Ireland.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's a tough thing to do,
Yeah, we
man.
managed it.
And how are you feeling now back in Berlin? You feel
It's
good?
Yeah, it's always good to be back.
Yeah?
Mhm.
And Lotta, where are you from? Are you from Berlin?
No, I'm from the south.
Are you from Ettenheim?
No, but maybe it's maybe.
Where are you
close to
from?
that. I am from the area like that everybody hates. In like, we are very frowned upon in Berlin.
Stuttgart.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, I play Stuttgart.
Close to Stuttgart. Yeah, I come from a very very small town with a lot of vineyards, and it's very nice and pretty.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's in Schwaben.
Schwaben.
Schwabenland. Yeah. Mhm.
Have you been, Joe?
No, never
Do we
actually.
have any gigs lined up on the tour in Schwaben?
Schwaben.
No,
Schwaben.
I'm not talking about Schwaben.
Schwa, you mean Schwachen?
Schwacken Open Air, that metal festival.
Have you ever been to Aachen? Have you ever been there?
No.
I think it's underrated. We should have gotten a fucking show.
You
in
been there?
Aachen.
Really?
Oh, man.
Yeah. But that's a long way.
Have I been Aachen? Actually, no. My train
right.
got stopped at Aachen, and we had to stay there for 3 hours, and it was snowing like the dickens, and we were stuck there for 3 hours, and everybody was throwing snowballs at each other, and I was like, that's what they do in Aachen. That's what.
Okay.
Back
That
when
was
there
my
was
memory.
snow.
Yeah.
My God. It's going well.
Yeah, I was wondering what our voices are coming from the PA, right?
Oh, they are a little.
Kind of.
Hello? Is that unnerving to you?
No, it's
It's cool time.
yeah, I
I
was
think.
trying to-
This is the second show we recorded tonight, folks. We're not on our best game. We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back. So, okay, Lotta comes from a town that everybody hates. That actually sounds fine. And when did you come to Berlin, and why?
12 years ago, I came here to study. Yeah.
I remember your music exam. Do you know I was there?
It wasn't mine. I think it was the Davids, the drummers.
But you were.
I was singing.
So you were not getting marked. It wasn't your examination.
I don't think so.
No.
could have sabotaged his exam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so the drummer that worked on my first album is also a drummer in your first band, Blanks, who were incredible, by the way.
Thank you.
And Blanks have dispersed now.
What's that?
They've stopped.
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, because everybody's doing other stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why we're not playing anymore. But it's okay, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of our stuff. No.
You don't like Blanks?
No.
That's your own band, man.
I don't. Okay, now I okay.
Hey, Blanks fans.
It was.
out there.
No.
I'm just tuning in for Lotta's.
It was great at the time, and
Creative
musically it was
differences.
fine. But like, I'm not very happy with my lyrics at the time. I'd
Ah,
say
right,
that,
okay,
you know.
I
And then
got
like when I listen back, I'm like, I feel kind of like it's like a sin of the youth. Is it something you can
Yeah,
say?
of
Yeah,
course. Yeah.
And that's kind of like what it feels like. So, yeah. But I mean, yeah, the guys are great. I'm not gonna say anything against them.
No, they're
Is
fantastic.
that what you want now?
No,
I'm
not
not gonna-
at all. This is not, it's not like a dirt, spread the dirt podcast. This is cool time.
Become
Yeah, this
e-news.
is cool.
We're really just having a cool time. How about we do another tune, shall we? Shall we do one?
Absolutely.
All right, so this gentleman, actually, he came from Syria as a refugee and apparently had a terrible time actually coming here. But we heard the song earlier today. It's absolutely incredible. So let's give it up for Milad Kawan, and this is To the West.
Cool time.
Good time. So we're back with Cool Time and our wonderful guests, Lotta and Neil. How are you feeling about the podcast so far? Are we all excited? We're all having a great time.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying
Cool
it.
time?
It's cool time.
You having a cool time?
I feel very
Cool.
cool. Yeah, you feel cool. I feel
Cool, yeah.
So we found out more about Lotta's most hated town in the history of Berlin history during the proceedings. Apparently, the reason why they're hated is because they speak different and you can recognize them easily in a
That's
crowd.
not true. I didn't say that. I said they are hated because Berliners make them responsible for gentrification, and you can detect them very easily because they speak heavy dialect, and you're like, you're a Schwabe, so you are here and you have a store, so.
Well,
I
you
hate
just
them. Yeah.
you just fucking tell them that's not cool, man. You can't just go, you're different. And also, if you're gonna blame anyone for gentrification, can you not just blame all the rich ass countries coming in? Like Ireland, actually, apparently is the richest country in Europe. I haven't met any of these rich Irish men, but apparently, or ladies, but apparently we're more to blame for us and the Americans. I think.
I am
Neil.
a multimillionaire.
Yeah. There you go. You heard it there, folks. And we've tried to blame it on Lotta's people.
But Ireland is very wealthy, right? Ireland is
No,
very...
we're a tax haven for
Yeah,
wealthy
yeah.
countries,
So,
so
right.
it brought
Yeah.
up the old expense of the country. But no, Ireland's not a wealthy country. Like there's wealthy people and there's corruption as fuck in our country, but we're not that wealthy as a people in general.
Not as a whole, but there's a lot of just huge companies, I guess, with a lot of money.
Yeah, we got everybody. Like, you know the way in Berlin, Google tried to move in and everyone said, fuck Google, fuck off. Ireland's like,
So
Google wants to
please.
come.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on over, man. One time Ireland
Well, it really
found-
saved Ireland, and like because there was after the Celtic Tiger,
Oh, yeah.
right? There was all that kind of period.
Yeah, where we
And-
got
and
money
then-
for
and then-
5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And then it sort of everything disappeared.
The
And then
best
the
way...
swindlers were kind of
The
found
best,
out, and then
no, the swindlers is so ubiquitous. The best way to describe it is this: we once found oil outside in our waters, like enough to make all of us, just like Neil, millionaires. And then what happened was
I own some of them.
you're everyday millionaire.
what happened is mysterious dealings, and now for some reason Shell owns it all, and we're back to poverty, folks. And Ireland has a corruption problem. It really does. We don't talk about it a lot, but there you go, folks. You learn a lot. We're as corrupt as the best of them. Anyway, let's go back to the music.
Cork. Just one more Irish thing.
Okay.
Cork isn't famous for the murderer, right? Ian Bailey.
Oh yeah, West
Oh,
Cork.
yeah, let's bring that up.
Yeah.
A contentious issue.
Change direction.
He sells like marmalade in the market and stuff.
Yeah, pizza. I think.
Yeah, right,
Heat a stone
yeah.
oven.
Who doesn't love murder?
So there's a known
murder
murderer just
marmalade?
like walking
Yeah.
among the
Yeah, it's
among the
fucked,
market
yeah.
stalls.
Yeah, I've never.
Allegedly, allegedly a murderer who makes pizza.
Don't want to get
He
sued
murdered,
here.
he murdered a duchess or something, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She was
he
a-
actually.
Ian.
They didn't have any evidence, so now they just, he's embraced it as a character who wears elaborate scarves, and that's the Irish way. So,
All right.
moving swiftly on. Moving swiftly on. Yeah, we just listened to Milad Khawan, who is a Syrian refugee, and that was fucking really great music.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah.
And you were actually in the studio at the same time as him, we think.
I think a different band. It was the same. Some of the similar band members.
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
some of his band members were in the studio at the same time as you, and you were listening to it.
And it was incredible. Yeah, insane musicians.
Yeah. Have you worked with many people from the famous Gull Watch family in your album at the minute, or
No, geez, yeah. It was just kind of me and Cam.
is it just you doing everything? You're doing the bass and the guitar and everything.
Yeah, and Cam some keys, like all the keys, and then I had a guy David come and do drums,
Oh, amazing.
and yeah, it was good. We got it all.
Lotta, you home recorded your entire album,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did.
Didn't
Yeah,
know that,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
but how can it sound so incredible? How did you learn to do that? Where did you
Jesus.
find the tools?
Well, the sound, you can thank Cameron for still, because I came here for mixing and mastering. So I only
cool.
recorded, I had a very basic setup. I only recorded guitar and vocals simultaneously always. So the only thing was like getting a good mic or two good mics and finding a good spot for it. and then I really did the whole thing in more or less one go. So
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
that was
Nice.
kind of easy, I think.
impressive.
So when
Yeah.
you
And
say
you just did it in sort of like a room, like and not a studio room or anything like that. You just have kind of like at home.
I mean, in the room where I sleep, where I do
Yeah.
everything, like where I
Oh,
live.
word.
Nice. That's awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
Just my room. You know?
room.
But how do you get into that headspace where you don't fuck yourself over? Anytime I've ever tried to record vocals, particularly, it's just it's
hard,
very
right?
hard to be the sound engineer to your own thing. You do it too, Joe.
I'd try and do it, yeah.
But Lotta, how was that experience?
I did the whole thing most of the time very late at night because it was very loud because I lived at a very loud street basically, so I had to do it very late in the evening, which was good. And then most of the time it was like I did a sound check, and then I was like, this is not going to be the one that I'm going to take, but I'm now going to play it to get into it. And then very often that was the one that I was taking, because I was like playing like very, I was being relaxed and kind of like, not very conscious of that I'm recording right now. So that's, it worked well. I really enjoyed the solitude of it, and just being by myself. And that was the feeling I wanted to get across. So,
Do you think you'll do that going forward with new recordings?
I'm thinking about it right now, but probably I'm going to record here with Cam.
Lovely.
The second one.
I have to say, when you did release your record, it was one of the ones that I was obsessed with, and I was like, "Oh my god, I know this person." It was a weird thing because usually, we're all starting out together or whatever, and then you hear things, you're like, I can hear the potential of it, but it's not quite hitting it. Or it's certain people you listen to, and then I don't know what's happened in the last 2 years or something. It's just completely changed. I'm like, oh my god, they're doing that. And I remember I listened to your record, I was like, I don't know how you were able to capture something. So I don't know, it just felt very truthful and painful in a great way. And I don't know, I was really into it, and I really, I even wrote to you. I was like, fuck, this is so good, But what do you say? I don't know. Have you noticed that there's been a change in the last year of the quality of the scene seems to have gone through the roof? Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Or is that just me thinking that?
People coming into their own, maybe, or
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really cool.
Is there anyone you particularly like at the minute? Out of people we know, is there anyone you particularly like?
I love Vera.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm like a huge fan of her. Yeah.
Yeah, Vera's incredible.
Yeah.
What about you, Neil? Is there anyone you like?
I'd say Merla or Moan. She's got some amazing stuff
Definitely.
too.
Oh my god! When I heard Rat, that's the one. That's the one I always show people back home. Like this,
That's insane. Yeah.
this is absolutely incredible. You can't really get better than that, really. Can you?
That's right.
Although Cameron was telling me he was producing Rat. You know that beautiful single she did. He was telling me all the bizarre things he was doing with the drums and the guitar solo you hear on that is actually like this. It would make more sense if we were going to hear it now, but we're not. So maybe I'll move on. But check out Moan and check out Vera if you can. They're absolutely incredible artists. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I got carried away. Okay. Now, next up in our lineup is we're actually going to hear a song by Lotta played live. But before that, I just want to hear a little Joe on the keys.
No, are we? Do we have another song on there?
No,
I
we
think?
got no more songs. Apart from, what am I talking about? Rosa 2.
We got Rosa there, yeah.
Why did we put me in charge of the lineup? That's a terrible idea. All right, okay. Great, because I didn't want it to end so soon. We actually got one more song.
Yeah. We
Oh,
got
we're
another
good.
song. Yeah,
Let's just
breathe
relax.
easy here, man.
So Rosa 2 is an artist from New York who recorded here in a Famous Gold Watch. She's actually on the same label as me and you.
Yeah. I'm such a big fan of Rosa. Really. I love her album so much. She's so great. Also,
Yeah, I love the song too that we're going to play. And the video that
Video's
accompanies it
brilliant.
is also...
Do we know anything about who made this cartoon? Cartoon? Are you like? Is it meant to be called a cartoon? No, probably.
It's an animated movie. Isn't
It's
it?
an animated short story, basically.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, let's watch it and then we'll talk about it after. This is Rosa 2, The Swamp.
Bye.
swamp, the old man hears a cry. His hair is full of brambles as he turns and looks down. A little girl, only 6 years old, stumbling and hungry, so he takes her inside. Where have you been, little wanderer? Why are you down in the swamp? I've been alone for so many years. What do you want? For days, she tosses and she cries. He tends her through her fever with leeches and mud. He bows his head, convinced that she will die, thinking of his family. Then she awakens and looks his way. Grandpa, your beard is so long. Please ask the creatures to come here and sing me a song. Girl, I think you should move on. Your family's surely waiting for you in the town. And it's a shame my little girl is gone, but it would be my honor to walk you back home. Grandpa, my family is dead and gone. Angels up there in the sky. I want to stay in the swamp with you, Grandpa, can I? Swamp, the old man hears a call. Death is on his shoulder, so he goes to lie down. The little girl, 25 years old, holds his hand till morning and sings him a song. This is our swamp, it's the sweetest place, covered in brambles and mud. All of the creatures come bless this place, fill it with love.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for the last segment that is Cool Time. We've learned a lot today, I think, in our most recent podcast. I think we've learned a lot involving notes and that I should not be in charge of them. I think I screwed up more than I have ever done before in the history of Cool Time. And Cool Time is 4 episodes long. It's a long. line of Cool Time episodes, and I think I've never screwed up as much. Joe, I apologize. Lotta, I apologize. Neil, most of all, I apologize to you, Neil.
Oh, never.
Yeah.
Neil does not suffer.
He's funding this whole thing.
He is. He is our millionaire patron, and I let you down.
Angel investor, yeah.
But yeah, we're just gonna relax for the next segment and have no skits or nothing. But let's cheers, everybody! Thanks to
thanks for having me
both of you
and
for
us.
coming.
Yeah.
It's very
Cheers,
sweet of you
cheers.
to come.
Yeah,
Cheers.
thanks for the invitation.
What do you think of podcasts in general? Are podcasts stupid, or are they the way forward?
I don't know. I actually never listened to them too much. I do watch them, as in like I never put them on. But if there's like one on YouTube like this, I'll watch it more than I listen to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
or like
I
I'll
find
put
it
on the
strange
YouTube.
that, like, it can be fascinating to watch a podcast more so than just listen to it.
Yeah, it's strange.
When it's,
When other people moving, then or
they're just like this, sitting around. I mean, I'll put it on in the background, but I usually just like to have a look, you know, rather than just having someone talk in the background.
But like chat shows, do you ever watch them on YouTube? Like something from the fucking 80s or something like Letterman or something like that, like just interviewing Neil Young or something. They're fucking, I don't know. I just it's so intense, and nowadays it's just the most relaxed. Obviously with better hosts than ever before. But yeah, I don't know. I like podcasts in general.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it's good to not think. And that's kind of what
Gives you good
podcasts
space for
are,
that, yeah.
right?
I listen a lot to crime podcasts.
You really?
I think there's a big wave of
true crime stuff.
Yeah.
true crime.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I
Seems
love
to
that
be
shit.
everywhere
And
now.
it's also for falling asleep, even though that's super weird, but like it's very calming to fall asleep. And there's this one podcast, or it's more like a thing on YouTube. It's called Medical Detectives. I don't know if you know it.
No, I don't.
I want to promote it a little here. They have great cases, and the funny thing about it
You
is
can do a crossover maybe someday.
that if you look at it, because I always love reading YouTube comments, and the comments are always like, "Good night, sleep well. Are you also listening this for falling asleep?" And it's funny because I'm like reading this and like, okay, I'm not the only crazy person. Everybody's for some reason using this to fall asleep, and you're like, yeah.
it does help though, listening to something like that and going to bed. I think
There's
Honestly.
there's one that I listened to. Did you ever hear of Terrence McKenna? That guy just did all the psychedelic drugs in the world, and then he's a great orator. So it's just this podcast where it's just him giving a little lecture. He died, I think, in the early 2000s, but they have like 20,000 hours of him just talking absolute shit, but very eloquently. And it's just the perfect thing to fall asleep to. He's just like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, maybe that. And then he goes on a spiel for like 20 minutes and you're just like, right to bed. Right to bed. Oh my God. Yeah, I think there's a lot to be said for ways we're trying to get to sleep in the modern era. That we need to drown out our surroundings with things on YouTube and podcasts in general.
Yeah,
I don't know what that says about us, but I'm all in, folks.
I just like pitch black and silence. That's
Really?
that's how I fall asleep. That's perfect.
Just conventional.
Old
The
school.
traditional
Yeah,
way.
yeah, you know. Yeah. I'm old school.
My God, that guy knows how to sleep, our Neil.
Yeah. It's hard to find pitch black though.
That's it. Yeah, that's why it's
Ah.
tough to sleep. I grew up with like a blackout, like Velux blind thing, so it was literally just pitch black. Couldn't see your hand in front of your face. So I'm so used to that, and it was so good.
Did you
Yeah.
did you grow up in an area of Cork that's outside of town, or are you right in the city?
No, it's like in the suburbs, kind of. Yeah. In the
All right.
burbs, Yeah.
So you're still not able to see the stars.
No, not really. Yeah, I wouldn't be that dark. Yeah.
I remember the first time I actually got to an area where I slept the night and you could see the stars.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah.
But my first emotion was anger. I was furious that I lived in an area that you can see the Milky Way.
Yeah, yeah.
You can see a bit of white in the sky.
Jesus,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
shocked to my core that you could see a bit of white in the sky.
Yeah, it's insane.
I just got
Why was that? Why did that make you angry?
because I had been missing it my
Ah,
entire
you were
life.
missing it, right.
I
Light
only
pollution.
figured out when I was 21 that I could see the stars for what they are. That light pollution wasn't just starving me of this most human, most innate thing that you should be able to do, which is every night look at a fucking galaxy. Like that's a beautiful thing to see. And now we all live in cities and we're like, hey, did you see the train? Wasn't the train nice as it whizzed by?
It's like, ooh, a satellite.
Maybe Elon Musk will save us from.
That's all we get now, constellations of Elon Musk.
Yeah. Well, cheers to that, folks. Maybe one day we'll get to see the stars.
Yeah, cheers.
But yeah, I don't know. Is anything else before we go to our live session with Lotta? Lotta, what song are you going to play?
It's called Until You Need Me. I wrote it last week, actually.
Are you serious? It's a brand new song?
Oh, wow, cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Thinking,
Yeah.
A world debut.
Yeah.
And it's going to be on your new record. Are you
October,
writing
yeah.
a new record at the minute or what?
I am, yeah. It's gonna be on there, yeah. I'm writing it at the moment. Not right now, but like, last week,
in
next
process.
week,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
kind of thing.
It's happening.
It's happening. Yeah, and it's gonna be on there. Yeah, it's for all the people that are undecided, and for everybody who has to deal with people who are undecided. Is that a word, undecided?
Yeah, it is.
Indecisive? Undecided?
Yeah.
So we had some technical issues there on Cool Time. Did you notice that, Joe? A lot of things went downhill.
Issues on Cool Time we've ever had.
I think this might be the only time that Cool Time has ever faltered with technical issues. In regards to me as a host, I've been a 7 out of 100. And I think in general, you all lifted up the game. So it kind of just worked out fine, right? It all worked. We're doing great.
We got it. Yeah, you got it.
Lotta, actually, I need to fucking say as well, I went into the studio in Famous Go Watch last week with Lotta and 2 other incredible singers, Alex Spencer and Stephanie Hannon, and I can't thank you enough. That was fucking
great.
incredible what you did, and you really, really helped my album to such a degree. I could never thank you enough, so thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. It was great.
No, it was so much fun.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah,
Man.
we did this song. It was like a gospel type of thing, and I loved it.
Oh.
But yeah, okay. So what were we talking about, Joe, before the break? You were going to do a live song.
We were doing the live song. We were talking about decisiveness
Decisiveness in general.
in general.
Yeah.
But we
Hard one.
haven't decided whether or not we will decide to talk about that or not. So.
But you were also saying about your album. Where you at with the album?
Yes. I think we should do something that I like to call shameless promotion. Let's get some keys, Joe, shall we? Shameless promotion. It's time for shameless promotion at Famous Go Watch Radio. So, me and Joe are going on tour, and we want everybody to come out. If you are in the southern regions of Germany or the northern regions, please come out to see me and Joe because we very much appreciate it. Does anyone else have anything they want to hawk? Neil?
Oh, June 10th. June 10th, Laura. It's going to hit you.
June 10th.
Yeah, June 10th.
It's June 10th.
It's June 10th. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The 10th of June.
It's coming
10th
up,
would
man.
be-
It's
10th
coming
of
up.
June.
It's coming up.
So close.
Well,
so
June
close.
10th would be June 10th. But
Yeah.
And I think also, Lotta, I know your album's been out, but it's an immaculate album. Please, can we check out Lotta's album?
Yes, please.
Yeah, put
It's
that in
called
your ears.
Hands. Get your hands all over it. And also, I am crowdfunding an album at the minute, and I desperately need your help. So please go to kilkelly.net and give generously if you
Yes.
if you like independent music, and if you don't, then go fuck yourself. Okay, Lotta, I think we're going to hear your live song now. Thank you very much, Neil,
thanks for having me,
joining
man.
us. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, guys.
Joe,
thank you.
pleasure
both
as
for being
always.
Here, and cheers, Connor.
And thank you
Yeah,
very
cheers,
much,
cheers,
everyone
yes.
behind the scenes here, which is the incredible Victoria, the incredible Cameron, and Adria.
This was not the plan to be here again. heart in my hand, but you know I can't hand over mine, 'cause I can't find it. Don't make me go there. Just leave me be, leave me be. I won't come if you call me. Leave me be, leave me be. I won't come if you need me. You sing every song and I listen. You say all the words and I laugh. Push and pull on until you need me, until you need me. Just leave me be, leave me be. I won't come if you call me. Leave me be, leave me be. I won't come if you need me. Never trust someone who can't decide. Love is always right. Never trust someone who can't decide. Love is always right. Love, 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 love. Always right. Don't leave me be, leave me be. Love is always right. Don't leave me be, leave me be. Love is always right.